Hello everyone and welcome back to our blind let's play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based game channel. It is March 14th, 7:44 p.m. at the Courtroom Neutralis lobby. I have of course Sling is here. Of course. I have been really sick lately and it's impacted my throat, which means there's no way I could do voices at all because I couldn't speak well. That's why there hasn't been any new episodes. But with that said, I'm feeling a little bit better today. I'm still not 100%, but I'm gonna, have a little bit of fun with you guys and hopefully not get stuck too much. Hope you all having a wonderful day today as we got the men in black apparently here. Count off. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, that's not how you count off, you idiots. Shifu, 99 callouts. So all 99 members are most likely here and accounted for, sir. Hey, you. Yeah, you. The second number one from my right. Sir, yes, sir. Here, a birthday present for you. What? Shifu, I didn't know you knew all of our birthdays. Oh, what a guy. What a kind heart you have. Shifu, you are more of a man than we'll ever be, sir. I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday. The music just stops. Lazy says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother. Are we suddenly in Spaceballs all of a sudden? Tell him I said hi and happy birthday, won't you? Yes, sir. Shifu, I can't believe you remember that much about each of us. Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, Lord. Ah. I should probably lead them to their alone time. Alright, meeting's over. Everyone, head for your post. Dismissed. Sir! Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I got the call from Sheena. She's already filled me in. It sounds like you're out to get my way again. I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me the permission to investigate the Alabastan embassy. And what if I say no? Agent Ling, this man is my subordinate. As I have received permission from the ambassador, he has to be extended the same rights. Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Alabas has the strictest immigration regulations in the world, or didn't you know? Even among my elite men, about only half of them were admitted into the country. Besides, any more cooks in the kitchen and we might spoil the soup, if you get what I mean. How dare you make such assumptions? Don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of Alabas, Miss Von Karma. Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabas are a bit of a mess right now. What do you mean by a bit of a mess? No one told you. We had an incident in Alabas as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor. Look, Wolfie, Just let us in already. Who's this? Is there a problem here, Agent Lang? Oh, hello? Super duper old guy with a cane and a long, very cool looking cloak. Looks like a magician almost with those little spectacles right there. Yeah. How you doing, Erasmus? Not really, just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in. Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please allow these people to join the investigation. Having a debate because my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation. Is it all because I lack the strength to govern well? Please, if it is nothing of the sort, Ambassador. You weakling Kirkus! Curse your frailty and ability to effect change in your country! What are you? The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under Agent Lang. And it is my judgment that in order to maximize or minimize disruption in the investigation, well, I should leave everything up to Agent Lang. There, you see. Oh, no way. What's a Kirkus, by the way? This is so random. Oh, here we go. This guy again. Ambassador Alba, I ask you to please reconsider letting them into Alabast. What's that? My very own secretary has been murdered in the Babalese embassy. And he was apparently caught up in some very shady dealings, completely unbeknownst to me. So I ask for your cooperation in our investigation. These aren't much, but I hope they can cover your travel expenses to Babal someday. Alright, I get it. Even if you beg, Ambassador Alba, I still have to give the final okay anyway. Alright, you hear that, Miss Edgeworth? We're in! Not so fast, my little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Babal murder. So I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Babal. Detective Gumshoe, please take good care of Kay for me. Ah, yes, sir. That sounds good to me. The fewer troublemakers, the better. All the dots. Rasp. Is that like a hiss? An agitated sound made to someone you dislike? Ah, rasp! What is a rasp? Snaps his fingers, they walk away. Hey, Miss Edgeworth? Yes. So, I want to ask for a while now, but, that lady over there, is she who I think she is? Ah, that's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet. It's Franziska von Karma, the prosecutor party. It's nice to see you again. Oh, I knew it. You're the whip lady. You may address me as Miss Von Karma, young lady. Miss Von Karma, I lead the investigation Alabast in your hands. Thanks. Rest assured, I will as much both the smuggling ring and the Yataratsu. The smuggling ring, huh? Perhaps I should ask Franziska but more about them before I head into Alabast. Ah, and I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Polino for all that he has done to me, or for me. And doing Franziska voice is hard. Yes, it is very hard because I got this very, very good voice like this. I mean, yeah, with my throat as bad as it was. If you want to see something about how bad my throat was, go back and watch Breath of Fire part, was it like 24? The first one I posted, you know, since it's been out for 2 days. I did get better as the episode went on, and I'm hoping that's what's gonna happen today. Is the more I talk, the more I'll feel, you know, comfortable talking. These flowers are a gift from the Gatewater Imperial Hotel. It appears that their business has boomed since they became a Steel Samurai sponsor. These are stacks of pamphlets about the 2 embassies here. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, please take... Oh, that's what I know. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, please take as many as you would like. You'll find that you can cut out the last page and use it as a coupon. I'm afraid I must decline, as I have little interest in them. Wait, I thought Americans loved coupons. That man in the green coat earlier was beyond ecstatic when I gave him some. Ambassador Plano, I ask that you please not think of him as representative of all Americans. Oh, dear Lord. About the door. The Steel Samurai and Jammin' Ninja stage shows were held just beyond these doors. After the Jammin' Ninja show ended, we came out here and were greeted with a fire. Then the appearance of the Yatagaratsu and a murder were far from solving anything yet. There is a flat panel, a VCR, and a row of Steel Samurai videos on this table. There might be a clue among these. I had better check the titles of these videos. My, the thing I put myself through for the sake of the investigation. We know you're a big fan, Edgeworth. These flowers are a gift from Global Studios. They seem to be prospering quite a bit thanks to their constant stream of hit shows. May I ask you to please move out of the way? I'm sorry, sir, but we are currently clearing the area beyond a fallen burnt brush. I ask for your patience until we are done. Very well. Oh, and I hope the brush clearing goes smoothly. The national flag of the Republic of Babal is on display here. The crest on it features a butterfly. The Bubbly's embassy, which sits to the right of the theater, and the Ellistain embassy, which sits to the left. Something has happened in each of the 2 embassies. I sense that unconventional methods will be required to solve both of these mysteries. Detective Gumshoe, I'm counting on you to keep Kay safe. Ah, yes, sir. You just leave everything to me, sir. And don't worry, I'll take good care of Gummy for you. I will go on and investigate into the Babal side of things together. Right, Kay? That's right, Gummy. All they're missing is the last stooge. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to move and accidentally clicked on the talk button. Okay, I'm glad you were not hurt, but please refrain from such recklessness, alright? What if you had run into the Yatagaratsu? You could have been killed. Sorry to make you worry like that. I'll be more careful from now on. Good girl. It's good to conduct some self-reflection every once in a while. Actually, that's a good thing to do a lot of the times. That's why I posted a thing on a community post asking if I should change my profile picture or my banner recently, because I wanted to self-reflect and see what you all thought. If you're wondering how that poll went, basically about 70% of those polled say they would like to see me change my banner, but not my profile picture. So I'm looking into redoing my banner, and I'll just keep my penguin profile picture. And what I'll do is come year 3, next August, basically, in what, like 10 months, I'll ask the question again, and for those who want to maybe see a different profile picture, I'll address that then. But I think just changing the banner for now would be good. There were quite a good number of people though who said keep both. So yeah, but 70%, I think we could change the banner. It's funny, you know, when I talk with you, Mr. Edgeworth, it's like I'm talking with my father. Is that so? Do I really seem that old to her? Ambassador Plano, I am in your debt. And by the way, thank you to everyone who voted on that poll. I really do appreciate it. I do see constant feedback to try and improve, because I would like to see this community grow. You guys are the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. I mean, why would I not want to see that grow? You guys are amazing. I love you all. No, it's nothing. Because it's all about what I could do for you, I'm afraid. I only ask that you please bring Money's killer to justice. I will, Ambassador, on my honor. Wow, you're so sensational. You really piqued my curiosity. I know they aren't much, but know that I'm giving them to you wholeheartedly. Let me guess, coupons? Yep. No, that's quite alright. Oh, well, how about this then? What is this? And what exactly is it? It's fountain penny, known as Bubbly's ink. It's made exclusively in Bubble. So this is Bubbly's ink. We make it from wood crystal oil, which is mined through our mineral mines. Please accept this ink. One dip of your fountain pen in this, and you can write for hours in your organizer. How fortunate for me. The ink in my pen just happened to run out. I gladly accept your gracious gift. Probably is ink data jotted down in my organizer. Alright, so there has been quite a lot of talk about the bubbling ink, right? This is the first time we've heard this. It's really tough because I'm doing this episode like 5 days after the last one. So, and I've been sick, so my memory's kind of fuzzy. Great, wonderful. I guarantee you that writing with our ink is an unforgettable experience. And since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation. Talk about cornering the customer along with the market. You made so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It's truly amazing. Each text whose help I had requested was cut down before he completed his task. There is no room for further in my perfect investigation. In spite of that, I believe you were able to obtain some insight into the ring, correct? It was nothing. I simply made some deductions based on the smuggling item I was following. You mean the Bubbly's ink? But why are there restrictions on the export of Bubbly's ink to begin with? That's classified Interpol info. Francisca, as your subordinate, I'm part of your investigation now. Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well informed as you? Oh, well, it's good to see that's actually paying off for us. Point taken. Very well, I'll fill you in. Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills circulating in Zangba. Counterfeit bills? Yes, as you may have deduced. The counterfeits are being made with Bubble's special Bubbly's ink. And it's virtually impossible to distinguish bills made with Bubbly's ink from real ones. Thus, it was only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Babal. Bubbly's ink data updated in my organizer? That's where this document comes into play, correct? Correct. Mr. Cochin was smuggling large amounts of Bubbly's ink. Furthermore, he was charged with running the embassy's printing equipment. That's all the evidence I need to know that he was the head of the smuggling ring. However, there remains one tiny problem. Let me guess, you still have yet to find the counterfeit bills or the smuggled ink. Yes, and while we're listing things, I might as well add the counterfeit plates to the pile. Since we haven't been able to locate any of those items in the Bubbly's embassy, we're looking into the Alabaster embassy next. It doesn't matter where they're hidden. Mark my words, I will find them. Counterfeit bills, data, jotted down in my organizer. Well, shall we get going? Hey guys, what's up? What's wrong, Kay? I did get permission to enter Alabast. So we're going to go gather whatever information we can over on the Beverly side, okay? Alright, I'm counting on you too. Right, and I'm counting on you, Miss Montgomery, to sift out clues in Alabast. Oh, and Mr. Edgeworth, if you happen to come across my phony, let me know, okay? If you tell me, I'll rush on over straight away, no matter where you are. All the, Don't know if I want you in that danger now, right now, okay, Dots? I'll let you know when the time comes. You know what'd be really... Is he in disguise watching us? I just say we're walking around, all of a sudden he jumps out of the costume and is like, "Ooga!" Well, like, ah! It would be really cool though. And I know they're probably not gonna do this, but it still would be really cool if halfway through this investigation of this office, or not even halfway, if we had a button like right here, and we could hit that button, and it would make us into K on the other side. And we could swap back and forth between Edgeworth investigating over here and K and Gumshoe investigating over there. That would be super cool. I know they're probably not gonna do it because the entire perspective of the game has always been straight from Edgeworth or Phoenix. So I don't expect them to do anything different. I just think that would be really cool though if they did. March 14th, 8:17 p.m. It's getting late in the day, actually. This is really weird. Normally, a lot of the cases, the time of the day tells us when we're close to the end of the case. But I guess this could go multiple days as well. Alabaston Embassy, Ambassador's Office. What is this down here? Whoa, it's the Steel Samurai. What are you doing here? What do you think you're doing to my subordinate? How did you get permission to be here? His head just went backwards. You're... Oh, no! No! Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh! Why? Why'd it have to be all about the butts? No wonder it stinks so much in this case. Hey, Edgy. Thank the heavens you're here. I'm in a really, really big pickle, lordship. The Raven. I appeared, and poof, and then disappeared. Swoosh. And then though I am the Steel Samurai, my sword, I'm so confused. I don't know what anything means anymore, man. Who is this fruitcake? I'm Larry of the House of the Butts. Oh my God. Oh, please tell me to just say that. Oh, dear Lord. I'm the married man of Near Old Tokyo, my lady. Oh, dear Lord. Now I remember. This person is one of your friends, isn't he, Miles? No, he's not. Definitely not. Yes. Frighteningly enough. He Sorry, I'm kind of throwing up in my mouth a little here. He is. Hey, I know what's up with an answer. Your best bud is in a bind? You act like it's no big deal? What sort of bind are we talking about here? The suspect kind. I accidentally became a suspect in a murder! I see. Well, that is quite the bind. Not that we're in the least bit surprised. Yes, I pretty much expected this news. From the instant I saw this unlucky face. Oh, Lord. His name is Larry Butts. I've known him since grade school, and for as long as I've known him, he has been the world's largest source of trouble, with a capital T. Hey, what kind of introduction is that? You're so mean, Edgy. If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of fans go down by 1. Well, that was uncalled for. Besides, you're Larry. It was you? You're the one who wrote my Steel Samurai autograph? Oh, you didn't notice earlier. I even winked at you though through my headpiece. Oh dear God. Edgeworth's hero is Larry. This is so awkward. What's going on? And why are you bit red? Yes, this is the worst thing that's happened this game. Like by far. Out of everything else that's happened, the murders, the kidnappings, all that, getting an autograph from our hero signed by Larry Butts is by far the worst thing that could have happened. Sorry, but could you not speak to me right now? Oh, sorry. Am I interrupting your comical yet melodramatic play? Aha. So, this is the incident you mentioned earlier. Mr. Prosecutor, this childhood friend of yours, is our prime suspect. Of what, you ask? Of the murder of a man who has stuck into this embassy. Must start a mask! Oh, dear Lord. Really? We got start a mask in here as well now? Start a mask the second. What? What? Yeah. All the what dots? I'm with you on that one, Edgeworth. Only Larry could get himself into yet another mess as fine as this. But no matter what the facts seem to say, Larry is not the type to commit murder. Still, it's a rather daunting stroke of misfortune I've struck. I have to prove that Larry Butts is innocent of all wrongdoing. Shifu! We've identified the victim. Good work. I'll take that report now. Agent Lang, would you mind if I took a peek at it as well? What did I tell you earlier, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't get in my way. There's only enough flesh here to feed one wolf, and that's me. So no, you may not take a peek. But Agent Lang... Bats here as well? Agent Lang, will you allow an investigator such as myself to take a look? Ah yes, of course. You let the detective see the file. You're Detective Bad. You're the prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth, right? Fancy meeting you here, Detective. You weren't expecting me, Ever since that day 7 years ago, I've chased after the Atakaratsu non-stop. I even pressured Interpol into keeping me in the loop in case the card was ever found. What incredible dedication to the case. Detective Bad knows the Yatakaratsu's MO very well. And his passion for this case hasn't died down in these 7 long years. It's something I can respect. But Detective Bad, I must ask, are you going to make an ally out of this prosecutor? My only goal is to arrest Yatakaratsu. If he can get to the bottom of this case, then I'm willing to share info with him. I am in your debt, Detective Bad. Wow, there's a lot of things happening in this one. Detective Bad, I'm wondering if you might be able to tell me something about this. Sorry, but I don't give a hoot about things I don't relate to the Yatagaratsu.
Heh, it looks like that committee has changed in these 7 years, huh?
Donovan Karma. You're still just a sapling of a prosecutor, so,
Arg, I'll have you know that I've already grown into a signatory of a prosecutor.
Is that right? Is he just toying with Francisca? He seems to be enjoying it quite a bit. Alright, so let's ask him about all our evidence as we always do. And if we have to click through this, then we'll just go ahead and click through this. Because, yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is. I don't know if I told you this the other day, but, I mean, I've been sick, so forgive me if I have, but when I went to Disney World, I had my, I don't know if I should say hero growing up, because then it's gonna sound really weird. But I had my hero growing up, Donald Duck, signed my hat at Disney World. And I learned that all of the Disney characters, or all the Disney actors in the suits or costumes, they all had to be trained to sign things exactly like everyone else to make sure all the signatures are the same across the board. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I was told. But yeah, I have a hat signed by Donald Duck, and it says #1 fan, and I am very, very happy about that because Donald Duck had a huge influence on my FlightlessBird ease growing up. Granted, penguins are my #1 love, but Donald Duck was the duck. I wonder if you might take a look at this, Detective Bad. Yeah, I heard. Coaching's dead. What a waste. He's staring at his mirror with his eyes unfocused and his jaw clenched tight. Okay, that wasn't a lot of information. Detective Bad, this is something you absolutely need to see. What is that doing here? I've been looking for that for 7 long years. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine this turn of events. Without a doubt, this means that she is involved. That's you, woman. I wonder if you might take a look at this, Detective Bad. Yeah, I heard. Coach is dead. What a waste. Okay. Nothing about the alabaster knife. And I still have 3 more things. I have the knife handle. Nothing about this. Now, I don't know if I've looked at these items yet. I probably should. Detective Bad, if you could take a look at this for me. I see. The truth that lies beyond this piece of evidence is not going to be fun. Are you ready to take it on? Of course I am. I don't know how close to the truth you are, but there are only a few things I could say. So listen up and listen well. Don't ever lose your detective spirit. That would be a good piece of evidence if I was a detective. He's still saying the same thing. Even though that pops up, it's so it looks like all the evidence is tied together. Let me back out. Let me go to the organizer here. Kingdom of Alabasta still produces a very luxurious Cadopian paper, which is renowned for its extremely high quality. Republic of Bobal is the sole producer of Bubbly's ink, which is made from wood crystal. They are also generously ordered for coupons. So Alabasta is paper and Bobal is ink. And we're right now here in the Theatrum Neutralis. Well, actually, we were there earlier, and now over here in Alabasta. To Mr. Edgeworth from Samurai Daddy. I married man of near Old Tokyo. Okay. That's the key in his pocket. We discovered this trick 7 years ago, and with it, we were able to corner Miss Yu. But who would have thought that I'd see this key again after all this time? Cadopian documents. Alabaster knife. There is quite a bit of Mr. Kochin's blood on this blade. Thanks to being a prosecutor, I guess I've become accustomed to seeing blood. It's an engraving on the national symbol of the Kingdom of Alabasta, which is a flower. Though hidden by the handle, it shows that the knife was conceived in patriotism. Alright, so that's the same. A knife handle with a butterfly on it. I wonder where the blade that this should be attached to is. That's a really good question. That is a really good question. I wonder if the blade is what killed this guy. Initial investigation. About the murder of Damas II. Would you be willing to fill me in on a few of the details? When the Yatagarasu showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard duty, and put ourselves in charge of directing things at this crime scene. Taking advantage of the chaos, Damas II, he broke into this embassy, probably to steal some treasure or another. And I suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight someone else in this room. Suspect. Why exactly was a man placed under arrest, Detective? Well, that, samurai, he was born looking suspicious, but not for the reasons you suspect, I assure you. As you can plainly see, he is completely harmless. Well, it was just a random guess. It's not like he's actually under arrest. Tonight, here at the Alabastan Embassy, Ambassador Elba was to give a commemorative speech, and that's when the Yatagoratsu showed. But keep in mind, the Yatagatsu isn't who I'm thinking about right now. Those seats for the guests who had been called to sit in them were empty. A no-show. Who was it that failed to take their seat? The Steel Samurai. Until the speech was to begin, each member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room. However, for some weird reason, that man was spotted in a different location than his assigned room at that time. And where was he? He was on the roof with one of his legs down a chimney. That chimney leads directly into this room. What is he? Is this real? Larry Butts, you've really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking? In any case, I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation. Let's do it. What is that plan supposed to be? Francisca, can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba?
Miles Edgeworth, as a subordinate, you have a lot of nerve telling me what to think. I look forward to your next salary assessment next month.
You are deluding yourself if you think you have any control over that. Can I look at the clock? There was a grandfather clock like this one earlier in the Babylese embassy. You know, symmetry is a fine thing, but their interior design really suffers for it.
Really? I think this clock actually fits the decor of this room quite well.
I suppose the wood does suit the all-natural atmosphere of this room.
Its design and material, it's made of what strikes a good balance with the plants. Hey, you two? Now's not the time to be talking about interior decorating, you know? I mean, hurry up and save me, dudes. Be quiet. Act. This is all part of my elite investigation. All you need to do is be quiet and watch.
Actually, I do believe Larry has a point for once. These are decorative plant.
There are decorative plants here as well. This room is overflowing with nature.
Humans used to live in the grandeur of nature once long ago. I believe I'm not mistaken in thinking that those people truly love nature.
Huh. This coming from a man who loves shows featuring costume actors.
Arg. Just had to go there again, doesn't she? Nothing to be ashamed of. There are some weapons on display on this wall. A crossbow, and under that, a set of knives bearing a flower motif. They must be the counterparts to the Babylese knives, which means that the blades inside these scabbards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Cochin.
Alright. What is that plant supposed to be?
Oh, it's the same, but it's not past text. That's interesting. I guess because you're looking at it from a different angle. But yeah, it's still the same. It's the steel samurai's primary weapon, the samurai spear.
Yeah, man, isn't it awesome? Totally failed for this thing. Alright, sleek and shiny, just like my heart, man. I mean, it comes at you like whoosh. And when you hold it, you just want to live life like BAM!
You do well to watch what you say, Larry. Although it is, just as Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, aren't you supposed to use them by thrusting the point straight into your opponent? I'm not entirely convinced that this spear is up to the task.
Man, what's wrong, Angie? I mean, just staring off into the distance. Oh, I get it. Tell you what, tell the studio to make you one, okay? Like, this one's mine, man.
Did I say anything about wanting one? Oh, come on, Edgeworth. You know you would so geek out over that. Like, seriously, if that was something that was brought to your house, you'd be like, heck yeah, this is definitely mine and no one's gonna touch it. Actually, what he would do is he'd probably get it framed and put it above his office. Maybe I could shut him up if I show him the piece of evidence that will point something out about this spear.
Really?
Why is a weapon on display in a place like this?
I find it why there are no VIPs on display here.
Knives adorned with flowers are on display here. I suspect that these are the counterparts to the Babylese knives. The blades of these knives should match the blade of the knife that killed Mr. Cochin. What? One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's see if the two pieces, the blade and handle, fit each other.
It would appear that they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly.
Yeah, but we're still missing a knife then. Then this means that an alabaster knife did find its way into Babal. But how? I can spot absolutely no difference between this prima donna statue and Babal's. The statue's face looks a bit like the costume hero. Oh, sorry.
This statue's face looks a bit like the costume hero you like so very much. I only wonder why you Americans have such an affinity for this kind of face.
The statue wasn't made by an American, you know. At least I don't suppose so. Alright, well, I think I need to deduce this evidence with the body on the floor. But since I haven't examined the body on the floor, I don't have that evidence yet. The counterpart to the bubbly's butterfly is the alabastine flower.
The butterfly and the flower, they're both lovely things. But can we interpret this to mean that Alabasta provides honey to Babal?
Francisca, can't you come up with a more meaningful or profound comment? Watch yourself.
Very well then. Let's see what sort of profound comment you can come up with.
Ahem, well, flowers cannot survive without the butterflies that spread their pollen. And butterflies cannot live without the nectar that flowers provide. If either one of these would appear from the equation, neither would survive. How was that, Miss Von Karma?
Your explanation took so long that I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue the investigation.
Francisca, why can't you just admit I had something there? The person shaking hands with the steel samurai in this picture is Ambassador Alba.
It was taken just before the murder. The steel samurai.
I'm sorry, that's Edgeworth. The steel samurai must be very popular. They even use the national treasure as backdrop.
I just don't understand. What exactly is so great about Top Knot there?
Clearly, there's a depth to show that a young person like you can't fathom.
Speaking of young people, aren't young children the target audience of the show of costumed actors?
I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. Okay, so we can't really do anything with this as far as checking it, whatever. How did Larry become the Steel Samurai anyway? Ah, shoot. Should've known that was gonna happen.
It's a fireplace. And by the looks of it, I don't think it's been used recently.
Yes, I can't say that I see anything unusual about it. So, did he come down and did Larry Butts like follow him down? And then kill him? Is that what they're saying happened? Two gorgeous flowers are in full bloom here. Why are there these holes here? I'm sure flowers as lovely as these must have an equally as lovely name.
Miles Edgeworth, are you dead staring? I should think that passion flowers are all that fair.
Passion flowers? That's a rather unusual name.
It was named by priests in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ.
As they say, you learn something new every day. Why are these evidence?
This must be Ambassador Alba's desk.
His notebook is open on his desk. He must have been in the middle of some important work. Sapling growth log. It finally sprouted today.
Funny, it doesn't look like important work to me.
So this is the victim, Damas II.
What is with this gaudy outfit?
You don't know? That mask started to mask? A few months ago, this thief caused a lot of havoc on the populace.
So, this thief is separate from the Atagratsu.
I thought they were for a while, because their MO and targets were different. The mask collects high-value trinkets and jewels, and being gaudy is his signature. Gumshoe was in charge of that investigation, so we know more about the mask.
That's alright. I'll let Bobby hear our tales of its failure anyway.
You don't change a bit, I see.
In any case, let's get started here, shall we?
There There's not a single shred of fashion sense in Damascus' costume.
Well, at least I could appreciate the great effort he must have put into making it.
You two don't know, you can buy this costume almost anywhere now.
It's being sold since when?
Since around New Year's, streets are practically flooded with them. Turns out, Damascus is a lot more popular than I thought it'd be.
I can't believe that foolishly fool would dress in fool's clothing to act foolishly.
We got your point about 3 foolishes back, Francesca. Oh. So, this is the murder weapon in this case.
There's blood on the blade. It's a rather sweeping sword, isn't it?
What did you expect? It's Samurai Daddy's secondary weapon. I only call it his secondary because although he uses a sword in most of his battles, it's his trusty samurai spear that he turns it to in a real fight.
You sure know a bit about the Steel Samurai.
That's only because I saw the stage show earlier. The owner of the sword is a Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. I should probably ask him about it, as detrimental as it is to proving him innocent. Alright.
There's not a single shred of fashion sense in Damascus' costume.
Well, at least I can appreciate the great... Oh, okay, so this is the same. What is he holding? It looks like a piece of paper from a notepad. Alabast, primitive statue, 5th floor, ambassador's office. It would appear that the directions on how to reach this room were written by hand. There is something written on the back as well.
I'd like you to steal the primitive statue in this room. What is this supposed to mean? Who writes a note to themselves like this?
If I had to guess from the text, I would say that this is actually a request from someone about what to steal. Just who is the person that requested the theft of the primitive statue? The Master Second's note dated, jotted down in my organizer. I suppose
this was a wrapping clap the Master Second used to carry his stolen goods. But there's nothing wrapped in it now. I guess he never did manage to get his hands on whatever he was if he's out the steal.
Okay. So I guess now I need to talk to everyone. Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about.
Hey, how about that? I got a few things I gotta ask you too.
What is it?
Well, it's like, both you and him, how is that 2 of you always meant to have some cute hot girl by your side? And Francie, what about that promise you made to me?
Your promise? What promise?
You know, the one where you said you would mount up for my next book, the Francie's Whippy Whip trip. Yow!
I made no such promise.
Ever since grade school, we've had a certain saying about Larry. When something smells, it's usually the butts. One needs to look no further than this man to find the king of troublemakers. Alright, let's present to him the sword.
Well, hey! Yo, that's the official Steel Samurai weapon, man! Huh? What? You want me to do it? Oh, you have no idea how many fans that said to me.
What are you pouting on about now?
The Steel Samurai sushi slice!
Huh?
Well, how was that? Bet it sent shivers up your spine.
Oh, Lord thoughts. I let myself get caught up in a spectacle. I caught myself in being a spectator. How could I have failed myself? Larry, I wonder if you might know what this is.
Nope, not a clue.
You didn't even look at it.
Well, nah. That's because the only thing I can see right now is the form of my lovely Francie.
Oh, well in that case, Allow me to help you share my form into you for all eternity. Eek! Ah! Whippity! Whip! Drip!
Now this is a trip I'm willing to endorse, especially if we can finally get some space. Alright, now before we talk to him, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here. My voice is starting to get tough to do voices, but I am coming back, and I will be back tomorrow. I just finished a little Hope. I do want to start, probably, I want to play a game in between Little Hope and The Devil in Me, which comes out the 18th. So I have basically, what, 18 days to get a game out. And I need a game then that's about under 7 hours long. Yeah. So I may be starting up Sam & Max Hit the Road in the next couple of days. But before I do, I want to get at least 3 episodes of Ace Attorney back to back to back. I may start Sam & Max on the other slot and take a break from the RPG for a day, but I definitely want to have 3 Ace Attorney cases in a row. So yeah, if my voice can handle it. I love you all so very much. Thank you for everything. And until next time, my dear friends, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.